Yes, sir, it should.
Whoo-wee. It is early in the morning, but here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Game 1 of the semifinals here of King of the Sea 18 Internationals. We are bringing you it's early. RESIN versus TWA. Well, we just watched Rain TWA on this map just a few hours ago.
True.
This is RESIN and TWA, North America's 1 seed versus EU's 1 seed. TWA in green here at the top end of Loop. Zaf, let's have a look over the lineup. What are we looking at?
Yeah, we got forward onto Dawn in the Marceau. See, I predicted Marceau yesterday. I said if they ban Kleber, it's going to be Marceau's.
Yep.
We got Vile in another Marceau, and one's got Dazzly, the one's got Range. Sakiko in Gdansk. We got Point in a standard reload Petropavlovsk with top grade gunner, Napoli with top grade gunner and outnumbered, and Range in slot 6. That's an interesting choice for Kaistis there. We've got Kinimod in a Petropavlovsk as well. Basically, TWA said, fine, you're going to ban radars. We'll just take the one you guys didn't ban.
Pretty much.
Top grade gunner and outnumbered and reload for him. IKEA is in a Petropavlovsk as well. Top grade gunner and reload. And then we have two battleships. Snackman in a Wisconsin.
Yeah.
With one of the Doe brothers or Halsey. Awesome to see that. And then we got Angel Stone in an Ohio. Kind of similar-ish concept there for Angel Stone. I love seeing American battleships.
Double America battleships, Zath, here on Loop in Game 1. RESIN, wearing the red, spawn on the south side here, bring in a Marceau of their own. Well, just the one Marceau, it looks like. That would be Mad Dog here. Going for Fearless Brawler and Adrenaline Rush. Just right behind him, Eagle Lance's Gdansk, Gun Range RPF, and the usual kind of reload build. Let's see, just those two. Yep, they're only running a 3 destroyer lineup, so the other one went the other way. We got 2 cruisers hanging here mid. This is Big Boy's Salem, top grade gunner and reload, and Triarch's Utrecht running the IFHE skill on those shells, Zaf. And what's that 3-point skill? Is that what I think it is? Yeah, because these are small caliber guns, so that's the improved. That's the improved HE skill.
Yeah, heavy HE and SAP.
Heavy HE. There we go. Backing them up, Hungry is Petro. Top grade gunner and range, and then Peyton's Kremlin back here with a more or less a good survivability build. Hanging near mid, this is Mabuki's Bungo with the AP skill and some gun reload. And then all the way down here, headed for the extreme bottom left corner of the map, this is Big Six's Petro, range and top grade gunner. His destroyer buddy, Frice, is gearing. Typical COTS build there. Well, not totally typical, but similar. He's running Brisk to go with RPF and the occasional torpedo reload buff there as well.
Yeah, no, that's definitely the COTS build gearing. You want to, you're going to run Swift and Silence, and hey, your guns aren't so great. You already reduced your gun's capability with the unique upgrade, so you might as well go farther. File detected. And Swift and Silence lets you get you someplace quickly. So they get to be quickly, they get to position quickly, luck check torps quickly, et cetera, et cetera.
Yep. Both teams taking some early bites out of the other's Marceau here. Vile is the one, however, that stops in the cap and is basically flipping this for TWA early. They're fishing for him. They don't know where he is. Eagle Lance burned some radar, but Vile doing really good work here. In fact, there we go. Mad Dog's Marceau also guessing. They're trying the French radar, Zath, but they're coming up empty here. Vile's going to pick up this cap.
Yeah, he is, absolutely. He's deeper than they think.
Yep. They think he's right on the cap edge. He's not.
Meanwhile, we got Torps coming into Eagle Lance's Gdansk position.
He should be fine. Some bold destroyer play rewards TWA early here with that decap. They do have 5 ships on this flank up against 4 of the 4 for RESIN, right? You got the Ohio, the Petro, and Triple Destroyer. Now you have to believe Go ahead.
Price is so he goes to B and then he's heading towards C and then he's probably gonna go and smoke up Big Boy 69 Salem after that.
Well, he's going to move into C, camp behind this island. They have to know they have to believe there's a radar cruiser over there. That Petro radar will come up here in a moment. That'll probably draw shells from Snackman's Wisconsin, I'm guessing. I'm sure his guns are looking back that way. Yep, they already are.
Yep. He's in a position to shoot whatever's south here. Possibly a Big Boy 69 Salem. Price is gearing.
Yep, taking the shots on the
Utrecht.
gearing, though. Trying to deny them this cap. Does manage to get a little
hit.
bit of a reset there. Peyton took some punishment over here on the
Utrecht.
tent line.
Utrecht with IFHE, right?
Yeah.
It's 128 millimeter guns, right? So 128s, I don't believe it gets the 1/4 HE pen, so that's divided by 6, isn't it? The 21.3 millimeter pen times 1.25 is 26. So they're using it to farm cruisers. Actually, it might be a little bit high. I have to double check in the ship tool.
They at least want to have the ability.
Yeah.
All right, 5 minutes gone. Things have settled in a bit here. It's a 30-ish point lead for TWA early. They got to that decap, picked it up. But Resin not sitting idle, rotating Eagle Lance's Gdansk, Mad Dog's Marceau back towards mid. They, at the moment, TWA in a bit more of a, Resin in a bit more of a flexible position. They've got 4 ships near mid. So they have the opportunity to kind of redeploy in either direction here. They probably have not yet sussed out this push that's coming down the one line. Kinimod's Petro and Kaistis' Napoli, not spotted over there. Snackman's Wisconsin pushing through this gap. We saw them make a play like this yesterday, but they did it with a smoke and radar cruiser.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. 120 millimeter guns on an Utrecht, according to the WoW shipbuilder tool, does pen 32 millimeter standard. So IFHE gets them to 40 millimeter.
Okay. So that's what it is. They're trying to get over that 38 millimeter threshold.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, because those are German guns, aren't they, basically?
They are German 128s. I just wasn't quite sure if they got if they inherited the German characteristics with the pen too.
Speaking of Utrecht, making his presence felt there, getting some good bombs on IKEA's Petro over there north of C.
I mean, it makes sense. That's why you take that ship, right?
Yep. Frice rotating back towards B. Poor Big Six was very left all alone out there for a while, and of course he's down about a quarter of his HP now in a duel with Kaistis' Napoli, trying to reverse to keep it to just Kaistis' Napoli and not let Kinimod's Petro into the fight. Mabuki's Bungo over there as well, trying to pitch shells in.
Well, it's just astern of Kaistis.
Yep, Snackman opening up there, revealing his location, getting some hits in on Mabuki. Bunch of radar going up around D. Still 2 destroyers, plus the Petro and the Ohio over here at D. TWA dug in like a tick over here. Do not want to relinquish this cap.
Yeah, Peyton's down already. He's got only 2 heals left.
Yeah, they've been beating up Peyton pretty good here. Mabuki angling his armor a little more, still taking 10k from Snackman's AP right there.
Yep, saw that.
At the moment, TWA trading a little better as poor Peyton takes another chunk back here. Burning through what is almost his last heal. Here's second to last heal, and we're only, 8.5 minutes in.
Yeah, now they've repositioned IKEA in the Petro, interestingly enough. Now he's pointing down to the D cap. So TWA basically saying they want this B cap, and that's their decision. They're gonna take it. So they're relocating assets.
Yep.
To do it.
They're absolutely making a play here for the B cap. Plenty of assets in the area now to begin to put some pressure on Resin. Bungo dunking the Wisconsin. Yeah, good, solid hit
torpedo.
there. And one in the bow. Nice hit from Frice. So Snackman also taking his share of chunk damage early, but the difference is he still has 4 heals in the tank.
Well, and he's got a funny button he can possibly have charged up.
Let's see how the Bungo shells get let in here. 10k.
I follow those too.
Not bad. Not catastrophic, but not bad.
Ooh, Hungria steps onto the decap in the Petro. I like that decision.
I like this too. He's got a little bit of island cover. They're going to struggle to get resets here. They can do it, but they're going to have to work for it. It's going to take Sakiko's Gdansk to basically get into a gunfight in the open water. Angelstone also bringing in some shells.
Yeah. Take a look on the other side again. Snackman Dark healing.
Yep, he backed up behind the island there to give him a bit of a reprise. Fry's taking some fire there under Kinemod's radar, but seems okay. Petro now, Big Six sees torpedoes go by, now knows there's at least one destroyer on this. Actually, no, I'm sorry. Those are the Napoli torpedoes, as slow as they are. He doesn't know Forward Unto Dawn is here. His hydro is down, and Dawn is playing very, very, very close to the wire with his detection. He is just outside his detection, but just inside his torpedo range. This is really sneaky, Zath. I'm loving it.
I really enjoy it too. Now, in random battles, you'll often find radar cruisers. Once they get into battle, will just start, popping their radar as soon as it's done. But interestingly enough, in more competitive, players like to hold their radar until they know that they need it.
Well,
that might actually bite Big Six in the butt here.
It's going to work against Big Six here. He's about to take far, far too many of these French torpedoes.
That's it.
He's dead already.
Enough.
Yeah, he's dead already.
Wow.
Brilliant destroyer play from Forward Unto Dawn. Crosses the map, sneaks into the corner, gets the angle, and gets the kill.
Yeah, brilliant play there. Okay, so RESIN now on the back foot.
Very much so. The pressure on B continues to mount now. No more radar. No way to suss out Forward Unto Dawn once he steps onto this cap. Fries will have to spot him with his face. The old-fashioned way. The B cap, I think, is where they're going to end up just kind of losing control of this game. TWA correctly realizing that the Petro in the corner here was the play. Now, something else I'll point out, Saf, right? This is one of the few times we've seen a cruiser on this side of the island. Historically, you see them on the other side, the east side of that island. And in this instance, it kind of bit him, right?
Yep.
There's probably pros and cons to both, in the sense of if you're on the other side of the island, he has more of a chance to just straight up torpedo rush you, right? Like he can just get within 2 kilometers and you'll never know it until he's on top of you.
I think the problem was he had the opportunity to relocate. He just didn't take it. Right?
Yeah.
Once we see that there's a large force of TWA on that side, the smart thing would have been to reverse and then pull forward onto the other side of the island.
Yep. Fries trying to
Radar
get some
taking down Fries. Yep.
Yep, trying to get some shells to Forward Unto Dawn, but the once Forward is spotted, the radar comes up, and Fries does not survive the experience here. Basically, as Zath likes to say, gets RoboCopped in a 4-on-1.
Oh, he got RoboCopped hard. Triarch tried to help, but you know what? It just wasn't enough.
Yep.
TWA was ready for it. In competitive, when you're going to radar target, you double click on the mini map, you point to it, and you say, I'm going to radar, have your guns pointed here.
Yep.
People start pre-turning. Remember, there's a 6-second delay before the radar renders the target. And I'll tell you what, they had their guns ready to go.
30 seconds to go. Peyton's going to just go for it here. Diving the decap.
Might as well.
Shells going out on the Ohio, coming up mostly empty. Peyton going to dodge this torpedo. Really, really well done there. Scrapes his hull down the port side.
27 seconds.
I mean, even if they do nothing here, well, Eagle now open firing and just that's all over. Eagle just gets shot.
He called the wipe himself.
I guess he did. He's like, I'm not playing this anymore. We're moving on.
I'm done with this game. Bye.
I'm out. A flawless victory here in game 1 for TWA, Zath. RESIN looked really good early, but that sneaky Marceau play just broke their back.
It really did. They were still TWA was still trading better though than Resin as well. I feel like
Yeah.
overall they had better board position. I think the problem was TWA brought more Petro.
Did they? 2 Petro versus 3?
They
Yeah, you're
brought
right.
3
Three
Petro.
3 Petro. There it is. Yeah. Are we?
Petro, when in doubt, bring Petro. And hey, it's an official Wargaming blowout too.